Have you ever wondered if it's even possible to build $1 million business without a huge team? Well, today we're going to break down a playbook of 15 seriously powerful AI tools that are making that a reality right now. And listen, this isn't just another how to use ChatGPT explainer. These are the real tools that people are using to build incredibly profitable, super lean businesses. Okay, let's get into it.
First things first, before we even touch on the tools, we've got to talk about a really critical mindset shift. See, the most successful entrepreneurs in this new AI era, they're not going to be the ones doing all the work themselves. No way. They're going to be the ones directing the work. AI is going to execute tasks better than any human ever could. Your job is to become a world-class director.
So, what exactly is an AI director? Well, think of it this way. It's someone who designs the systems, who picks the right tools, and then points them at the right problems. They build a machine, and then they direct the machine. And the people who master this role, they're the ones who are going to build million-dollar businesses faster than anyone else.
All right, so here's our game plan. We'll start with the core philosophy, then we'll dive right into the tools for automating your business, making way smarter decisions, and finally, building and selling at a speed you won't believe. And then we'll wrap it all up by looking at what all this means for you.
So let's start with the playbook itself. And remember, this is not just some random list of software. This is a whole strategic framework for how to think about growth in a world that is completely powered by AI.
The absolute foundation of any AI-driven business is automation. You have to build a machine that handles all the repetitive, boring, administrative stuff, and even the core delivery tasks. This is how you get your time back, so you can focus on high-level direction instead of being stuck in the weeds.
Seriously, just think about your own week for a second. How many hours do you spend doing things like scheduling, sending follow-up emails, or just copying and pasting data between apps? This is the low-hanging fruit where AI can literally give you back 20, 30, maybe even 40% of your time.
So here we have the core of your automation engine. Zapier is the classic, the OG connector. You design a workflow one time and it just runs forever. Get this, there's an agency making millions by using Zapier to take a client's form submission and automatically build, code, and deliver a custom app. Gumloop is a bit more visual, and it uses AI to actually decide where to send information. And then you've got N8N, which is this open source powerhouse for when you need to get really technical and build complex automations.
But you know, automation isn't just about connecting apps. It's also about unblocking your team. Think about it. What's the biggest reason work grinds to a halt? It's when someone has a question and has to wait around for an answer. A tool like ChatAid just solves this. It's an AI that lives right in your Slack, it monitors conversations, and it instantly answers questions. It's like having an automated expert that unblocks your team 24/7.
So, once your engine is humming along automatically, the next layer is all about intelligence. These tools are designed to give you and your team the ability to analyze information and make decisions at a speed and depth that, honestly, was impossible before.
Think of Fathom as a co-pilot in every single one of your meetings. It records, it transcribes, and it instantly summarizes everything. It even pulls out action items automatically. And over time, it builds what you can only call an organizational AI, a complete, searchable brain of every single conversation that has ever happened in your company. It's wild. Then there's Google's Notebook LM, which is like your personal thinking partner. You can feed it super complex documents like board reports or legal contracts and just ask it to find the most important insights. Or, and this is cool, you can upload transcripts of everything you've ever said and it can analyze your unique stories and metaphors to help you create new content in your own authentic voice.
This really shows why it's so important to pick the right tool for the job. ChatGPT, with its deep research features, is amazing for pulling real-time data from the web. But when it comes to really nuanced text analysis, Claude is often way better. For example, one company fed both models its customer intake forms. ChatGPT kind of missed the point, but Claude found these incredible, actionable insights about what customers really needed. It just had a deeper understanding.
And here is a super tangible way you can use this power right now. Want to connect with someone important? Just tell ChatGPT your target. It will then analyze all your social media connections to find the top 5 people you know who are most likely to give you a warm introduction. Then, it will actually write the exact text message you should send them to ask for it. A project that would take a human weeks to do is done in minutes.
Okay, so you've automated your business and you're making smarter decisions. Now it's time to build and sell. These next tools, these are the engines that are going to drive your product development and customer acquisition at lightning speed.
In the programming world, there's this idea of the 10x programmer.
someone who is just 10 times more productive than anyone else. Well, Cursor is an AI code editor that basically turns any decent programmer into a 10x programmer. One founder told a story about walking into the office and seeing his finance guy, who had never coded a day in his life, writing production-ready software using Cursor. That's the kind of power we're talking about.
Now, for all the non-coders out there, there's Lovable. And this is almost unbelievable. You just describe an app in plain English, and it builds fully working software in minutes. The future is that every department head is going to create what are called disposable apps to solve specific problems, just like we all use spreadsheets today.
Of course, a real growth engine needs a whole stack of tools. You need something for advertising, like Icon, which can just generate endless ad variations for you. You need tools for sales materials, like Gamma, which creates killer pitch decks. But the core of the stack is analysis, and that's where a tool like Precision comes in. It connects to all your business data, analyzes it, and then suggests specific, actionable strategies to improve your bottom line.
But hey, all the marketing in the world doesn't matter if you can't handle the leads when they come in. And the single biggest factor in closing a deal is something called speed to lead, how fast you respond. And honestly, most businesses are just way too slow.
And that slowness? It is unbelievably costly. Businesses that can follow up with a lead within seconds, not minutes, seconds of their inquiry, can see a 2 to 3 times increase in revenue. Instantly. It is one of the highest leverage changes any business can make.
And this is where a tool like Atlas comes in. When a lead comes in through your website, Atlas's AI voice system immediately calls them. It has a full, natural conversation, qualifies their interest, answers their questions, and even schedules a meeting with your sales team, all within seconds, 24/7. It completely solves the speed to lead problem.
And for those conversations that still need a human touch, there's Revio. It's a co-pilot that assists. It doesn't replace. It sits inside your chat platforms, summarizes long conversation histories so you have instant context, and suggests better answers based on what's worked in the past. It's truly the best of both worlds. You get AI efficiency with a human in the loop.
So, we've covered the philosophy, the automation, the intelligence, and the growth engines. Now, this final part, this is all about you. What does this all mean for your future?
And this really brings it all home. The technology can do it. The tools are here, and they are getting more powerful every single day. The bottleneck is no longer capability, it's vision. The only real limit is your creativity and your ability to direct these incredible tools.
So I'll just leave you with this one question. We've just walked through the entire playbook for building a modern, AI-powered million-dollar business. You have the tools, you have the strategy. The only question left is, what will you direct AI to build?